everyone, welcome back to the vlog. We are at the beginning of the week. It's Monday today and I've got a little bit of a different start to the vlog today, and I want to share what's going to happen today. I'm going to take you through what I'm planning to do, but first of all, look, I'm not in gardening wear. I'm actually got a dress on today and it feels nice to wear something different. It's been a while since I've worn a dress on the vlog, I think. Generally I'm just in my gardening gear. Yeah, so that's quite nice. Secondly, somebody asked me where I got this dress from. It is from Ankoa. Ankoa, I think it's pronounced A-N-K-O-A. An Aussie company, small, slow brand, and I'll leave the link to her website below. I think she's based in Melbourne, perhaps. Anyway, just the most amazing clothes. I've got a few of her dresses actually. I think I've invested in 3 or 4 now, and I absolutely love them. So yes, this is Ankoa. It's got a belt, so sometimes I change it up and put a belt around it, which is the same fabric, and then other times I just stick a knot in the corner, particularly if it's windy, and then dress it like that. So yeah, really versatile, great for the summer, and I just love the detailing on it, the ruching, the appliquing. I think there's got a bit of a applique in there. Yeah, and as I say, all of the fabrics are vintage. They're all old fabrics. So it's small batch, and yeah, small batch, handmade by her, and the lovely thing is there's not many of them around, so you get to wear something that's pretty unique. So yeah, Ankoa, I'll leave the link in the description. But I got my coffee, so let's have a chat. So first off, I had a bit of a change around up here on the veranda yesterday. I don't know if you remember, but on a previous vlog, I did a reshuffle of this area. I'll leave the link below to that vlog so you can have a look at what it previously looked like. But I've just done a little bit of a changing rounds. So before, this chair, the long chair, was over there. And then these 2 chairs here were literally here on this front end. It did kind of make sense because it created quite a lot of room in the middle, in the central part. But actually, you know, aesthetically, but also from a planning perspective, it makes more sense for it to be long ways here, this way, because then of course everything is anchored furniture-wise onto the rug. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. I haven't really changed a lot. This was the same. My Buddha was on there, but I've moved him off. What I've added is this lavender here that I spotted in the, oh, it smells so good. Spotted that at the weekend, so, and I had this pot that was free, so I put it in there. That fern has been going for a while now. There's a bit of space to put your cups. Yeah, and then Cosmos. So this Cosmos I also purchased a few days ago. This is the chocolate Cosmos. Now I think there's only just one. Yeah, there's just one bud left here on there for now. This was really really flowering most recently, but as they say, you need to deadhead them so that you grow can grow small flowers on there. It was out on the other balcony, but it was probably in the wrong place. There wasn't enough sun. And as you can see, you might be able to see some of the leaves are look a little bit mildewy. So they need to go more in the sunlight so that mildew disappears. So I've put it here. I've put it in a pot, given it a good water. And so, yeah, they can grow really out wide, hence there only being one plant in there. But I absolutely love the chocolate cosmos because it smells of chocolate. And actually, to be honest, when I purchased that one, that was the only one left on the shelf. It had my name on it, so I picked that up. So yeah, it's looking a little bit different around here, a bit tidier. I need to just tidy up a bit more with the leaves and things lying around. We've had a fair bit of wind here over the last period. Can you hear the dogs? So yeah, if you're anything like me, I absolutely love a little revamp, a little bit of a change around. There's something about it that is just so satisfying. It's a bit like a spring clean, but a lot more fun. So I wanted to share a few garden and home updates with you. I feel like it's been a little while since I did a little bit of a recap on where we're at. I think I'm about 20 vlogs in now, so birds. Yeah, so I think I'm about 19, 20 vlogs in now. So if you've been following for all of this time, thank you. Thank you for following. Thank you for commenting. I always read your comments, respond to your comments. It means a lot. So thank you for just being here and having these chats and watching the journey. But I wanted to also update on the garden. So you might recall a few videos ago that I was talking about the plans for the veggie garden. And those plans are still very, very much alive, and I'm part of the way through the planning. I would really have liked that to have gone beyond the planning stage, I have to say. I have a time constraint and a budget and resources constraint on that short term for the time being. When I create these videos each week, I'm creating them to leave a legacy primarily, but also I think, truth be known, now I've got a few episodes in, it is something that I want to do more of. I want to grow the channel, create more videos, because I want to leave a legacy and I want my ancestors to see our life here in Australia. But also, I really enjoy this process. Creating a YouTube channel and filming every week is a lot of work. It's time consuming, it's consuming to plan them, then to shoot them, to come up with the ideas, to shoot them. And then my husband, Den, he edits them. So we have a lot to do. And there is only so much time in the week to fit in all of those things into the week. We both have jobs, we both run our own businesses. And I feel like I've reached this point now where I've got through the honeymoon period of the first flush of videos, and it's time to review where we're at, or where I'm at. And so I'm just considering all of this, and I guess looking at my schedule and seeing how I can make some adjustments to my week, my working week, to be able to apply more time and focus on this part of this part of life as well. Forget all the other stuff to do, you know, the regular human routines. Anyway, the reason I'm sharing this is because I'm strongly committed to this channel and to filming for us, for you. You're starting to, it's funny because when you film, it feels like you're talking to nobody. It feels as if I'm speaking to nobody at all. But at the same time, I get this sense, I get this feeling that I know that you're there listening back. So even though there's not always a two-way, you know, conversation going on, this channel is building, we're growing, we're traveling this life together on this channel. And so I've just been contemplating a lot, really, how to move forward, how much more time I can apply to this. I am a tenacious person by nature. I'll want to do my very best that I can. Once I decide on a project, a YouTube Beings project, I am the kind of person that wants to do my best for this. If I'm in, I'm all in, until I'm not, but I'm in. And so my desire is to naturally, it's like, well, how do I make this better? How do I find more time to put, or create more time to put my energy here, while having a job, you know, running my own, having a job running my therapy, my healing reading business, which is also something that I'm deeply passionate about and I absolutely love. There is a crossover, most definitely, but there is a point where it can be, new choices have to be made, new decisions have to be made about where my heart really lies and what is fulfilling, and doing a work audit, a working week audit, to understand where my time is going and whether that time is being put to good use, to fruitful use, to feeling great use. The veggie patch is still in planning. I've got about 50-60% the way through the planning aspect of the veggie patch, but there is a part of me that, because I have budget constraints and time constraints, there's part of me that gets a little bit like, oh, I won't move this on any further from a planning stage perspective, because I can't do anything physically. I can't move it into action right now. It's not something that I'm able to do in this moment because of what I've just shared. And so part of me is like, oh, I'll just put it to one side for a moment. So it is in the planning. It is partway there. It'll arrive, it'll come. I even thought to myself, I wonder if I just kind of get it started and we start to dig out some of the mud to make it more level, and maybe I'll buy a couple of planters and I'll start small. Rather than going the whole shebang and having this really incredibly beautifully designed garden right from day one. Maybe it just grows with me. And part of me feels like organically that feels like it, maybe that's a good thing, rather than just going, oh, I'll just create this garden and it looks perfect from day one. I don't know, meet my mind. So anyway, that's the garden. It will happen. And you will see it. Secondly, the house. So there are many things and updates that I want to do. This is very top line, right? I'm just giving you a top line update. Painting the front door. There are furniture pieces, kitchen changes that I want to implement. Again, time, budget, constraints. So I feel like I'm a bit of a tipping point now. I'm like a tipping point, a crossroads, I suppose, where I'm like, okay, what's the priority? And where I do have the constraints, how can I ease that and move these forward? So I've lost count of the number of times I've seen this beautiful country or period furniture on Marketplace, and just felt really like, oh, I want to go and purchase that. I want to take that, you know, I want to bring it in and paint it or rub it down or, you know, do something with it. There's just something about renovating, changing things up, making, sprucing, designing, renovating, that I could do all day, every day. I don't need much excuse to want to do that. But ideally, we would have a ute or a pickup truck, if you're in the UK, to be able to go and purchase these and be able to pick them up and bring them home. But we don't have that. I know I can pay somebody to go and pick them up as well. It's okay, I can do that as well. And there's the assigning the time to do that. And then there is carving out that time to actually spend on renovating that item that I've just picked up. And it's finding the time and the space to do that, as well as film, as well as doing my job, my weekly job. Why is it when I film, somebody starts up a chainsaw? So to summarize, there's a lot going on in my head at the moment, and there's a lot of new decisions to make, choices to make, in the direction of where I'm going with this channel, what I want out of it, what I want you to want out of it. Please let me know. And I noticed that it came up because next week, when you listen to this, I'll just be about to get on the plane, but I'm going to the UK for 2 weeks. So the planning and preparation for filming while I'm away and having videos for you to watch while I'm away has meant that I've had to get ahead of myself, and that's prompted even more thought as to how I'm going to prep and plan going forward. Change of scenery. Sorry, I've come in because some guy with a chainsaw across the road is being really noisy. Anyway, there's a lot that I am considering how I manage the time moving forward. While I'm in the UK, there will be vlogs that will be published while I'm there. I've got a lovely creative vlog about creating bee drinkers. So I'm really looking forward to showing you that. That was a lot of fun to create. And yeah, I've got the rest of the week here to plan what else needs to be shot for you. So yeah, there's a lot going on this week. And by the time you see this video, I'll be planning and almost prepping pretty much to get on a plane for a couple of weeks. And then I'll come back feeling fresher and probably a bit more clearer from having had a bit of rest and time out, seeing family. Pep talk. So that's it. Chat over.